Recently, the controversy surrounding streamer Tectone and the sexual assault allegations against him has continued to ripple through the streaming community, with multiple creators reacting in different ways as events unfold. Amid that noise, one of the biggest figures in the space, Asmongold, found himself in a position where his name was repeatedly being dragged into discussions about the case, even though he wasn't directly involved in it. In response, Asmongold addressed the situation on his stream, explaining why he chose not to comment further on the legal case in the following.
Where's the rest of this? Will be the elephant in the room will be addressed. Yeah, again, I'll wait for Tectone to talk about all this stuff. Like, people said that like he lost some court case. I have no idea. I think he did, by the way. I'm pretty sure he did lose the court case. I just don't know what that means or anything else. So I'm kind of waiting for him to say it. It seemed like, you know, again, like the information where it came from isn't really something I'd want to comment on. I guess I can just say, I mean, I might as well just say, like, Mizkif is very obviously suing me for defamation. And because of that, I don't want to comment on anything that's coming out of, you know, any information that's surrounding him, because it could complicate the lawsuit. So I'm not going to comment on, or I'm not going to say anything about it at all. And so that's the reason why. I don't want to make any other comments beyond that, because if I do, then I will, you know, I could, every word that I say about the topic is a word that can be used against me. It's not going to happen. Aren't you tired of being around these streamers? Constant problems? I absolutely am. 100%, 100%. It is so exhausting having to deal with streamers and stuff like this. Like, whether it was the Lakari thing was just awful, right? I mean, like, holy, what are we doing? So I don't know. I mean, I've been saying this for a long time. It's very, very exhausting for me. And I just want to, at this point, I want to just be left alone. I don't want to really collab with anyone. I don't want to do anything with anyone. I just want to be left alone, right? I want to be left alone, and I want to be just doing my own stream in my own house by myself and not interact with anybody.
Asmongold emphasized that once a matter involves actual court proceedings, public commentary becomes far more complex, and straightforward opinions on who was right or wrong can have serious consequences. He told viewers that people would always twist and spread whatever narrative they wanted, often to make him look bad, but that at this point everything he had to say on the matter had already been said clearly. He's in a defamation suit. He isn't getting baited into saying anything by Miz. Letting Tech speak for himself is fine. That said, Tectone is fed LOL emo. It's better to not say anything than blatantly lie and say no, he won, and then flip the script like Hassan does. And Miz purposely put himself in the middle of this drama, so Asmon could not talk about it without having problems with the civil case that Miz brought against him, Emiru and OTK. Asmon is a real man. This is how it should be done. Miz may be suing everyone and flailing trying to drag everyone down with him, but with all his insane threats, supposed evidence, throwing everything and everyone under the bus, constant lies, etc., he has already decimated and ruined his own cases by doing exactly what he is trying to sue for. Left alone? Why didn't you say that when you picked your friend group that's slowly being exposed for years now for being sexual deviants and weirdo? Funny how Asmon is the fastest to drop his associates who are accused of things, but when it's his friend Tectone, I just want to be left alone. Over the past few days, the fallout from the Lakari situation has kept expanding, pulling in more creators and reopening old tensions. What started as questions around Lakari quickly turned into a wider debate about who knew what, who defended who, and how much context was left out when narratives started spreading online. Asmongold addressed the situation publicly, framing parts of the controversy around defending Lakari, Emiru, and Tectone, and referencing incidents like the wall damage photos, which he used as examples to explain his position. But that explanation didn't sit well with Mizkif, sharing in the following.
Isn't it poetic that the most popular and the most viral Miz has ever been, even now, is because of Emiru?
Cool, buddy. Stay in your room by yourself as a 35-year-old man. Grabbing random pictures of not a house that I clearly live in, with Dave sitting on this shoe that's about size 3. It's probably Lakari's place, where he's sticking his dick inside the wall because there's a child right there. But how the you label this as me when I had one hole in my wall? Do you realize, chat, I had one hole in my wall is what the whole thing is about? One hole in my wall. One time. That's it. In 3 years. One time. It was a one hole. And did I used to slam doors sometimes? Yeah, I did. Because I was upset, angry, and depressed and suicidal because Trainwreck tried to ruin my life. Sorry. So did she. Slamming doors makes you a vile human being. Holy shit. that real bad.
Mizkif is now going to lose his lawsuits, not just to Tectone, but can also drop the lawsuit for OTK, Emiru, and the legendary Asmongold. It's honestly thanks to you guys, help spreading the lies of Tectone. So truly, thank you guys. Aha, doubt he'll sue you, but you never know. Why is every Asmongold friend so weird? Tectone, Lakari, Brotherman, they were your besties too. Yes, they threw you out when things looked bad, but Asmon would know just about as much as them as you. Don't act like you never had any connection with them. Imagine thinking Mizkif is a good source of info. Dude, a bigger lolcow than Asmon and Hassan if they had a baby. I wouldn't cover my friend's ongoing investigations either. His friends are weird, because most streamers are. Look at Mizkif LMAO, he's a crybaby lunatic millionaire.